Hey everyone, welcome back to Hollow Point Defense. Been getting a lot of questions about what I'm currently running on my FPC and why am I not running some of the prior stuff that you've seen in earlier, talking a year ago videos up to a year and a half ago. So let's go over what I got here today. This is my setup. I'm not saying this is what you should use, but you make your decision. None of this is sponsored. I bought all this stuff because it's what I wanted to use. So here we go. Way back in the day, I had the Taccom back rail. It attached right here to these 6 screws on your upper receiver, and it gave you a rail right here to move your optics back farther. It didn't work for me. It worked fine as the application was supposed to. I mean, it bolted on, it was great. It fairly lined up with these ones, a little off, but it worked. But it didn't work for me. From my application, I removed it and got rid of it and never went back to it. And one of the viewers on here actually saw it. I sold it to them. I went back east somewhere, but I got rid of it. Never interested in going back to it because I went to the LPVO, the low power variable optic, over the red dot. I have 2 guns now. You can see that. I got the LPVO on one and red dot on one. Whatever I want to do for that particular session, that's the gun I grabbed. Doesn't matter now. So I got rid of that back rail. If you want one, go get one. They work just fine. The other thing I ran in prior videos is I had the Taccom charging handle. This one actually has 2. It'd be kind of cool if it had 3, but I never ordered that setup. And I've actually quit using this one now. And I'll tell you why. I went back to the OEM charging handle, the plastic one. For one, it's plastic, and the latch inside the lower, your receiver, the lower part, is plastic. This is metal / aluminum. When it's rubbing on there, this stuff is not going to give. That plastic's going to wear, especially if you're charging quite a bit like I do. You're shooting a ton. I got rid of it because parts for these guns are not easy to get. You have to virtually call Smith & Wesson and try to get them. If you do, you're waiting, from what I see, a long time. So I opted to put that to the side. I'll probably never use it again. So that was some of the stuff. Oh, one other thing that I was running on the prior versions, I had a linear comp up here, the Caw Valley. I actually moved it to the gray one here, the second one, because I wanted to go with a brake on this one, because I use a blast shield sometimes with it, just to have fun. It's just my preference. It doesn't matter if it's worthwhile or not. It's just what I wanted. So I went to a brake on here, and now we will explain what I currently have right here. Let me pull this back, that way you guys can see it. All right. I don't run anything fancy on this other than I have the Strike Industries King Comp because I use that blast shield on it. I have the Tyrant Designs forend right here, the hand stop, because that's right where I usually put one finger, usually the bird, right through here, and that's right where I know I want my hands. It's good with my thumb on the light, the whole 9 yards. I use a Streamlight or O-Light. I have both of them, one of each. On these guns, this particular one has the Streamlight right now. The other one, if I had it on there, would be the O-Light. And I use an LPVO on this one. It's a CV Life. I love it. It's great, inexpensive, and does the job for me because I like to push out to about 100 yards on these things, these carbines. It's pretty much about a limit right there. You can go farther, and I can. I've done it. It's just 100 yards in, really 50 and in, but 100, I like to play with this one just to have fun. That is basically the only modifications I've made to this. I did do one prior, the Floyd's Custom Shop right here, the mag retention. I did change that out. It's actually still in here. It's fine, but I don't use this for mag storage, so I don't even worry about it anymore. The factory one is just fine too. So this is exactly what I got right now, and it works great for me. I have fun with this. I love the FPCs. Like you guys already know, I'm not a folder person, but I do love these guns. They run great. They're fun, just hard to get parts for to a degree. So there you go. This is the current status that I keep it. And the second one I have, which I just got about 4 or 5 months ago, the gray one. I like this one. This is just a plain setup. It has almost the same thing. The light's not on it right now, but it's got the Tyrant designs. It's got a Vortex strike fire. And oh, forgot one major thing. I put metal handguards on both of these. This is the Nordic handguard here, made for the FPC. I like that one, had no problems with it. This one here, I actually got the Taccom M&P nut to put any AR-15 style handguard on it. I did some modifications to get this handguard to go all the way up to the receiver, because on theirs, it actually stays away about a ½ inch. Get one and you'll see what I mean. I did some modifications to that nut and was able to fit this one on there beautifully. This is an AR-15 metal handguard, 15 inch. So that one I think is 13 inch. Yeah, this is a 13 inch, this is a 15 inch because I wanted it to go to the end of the barrel. So there you go. That is the extent of my FPCs currently as of September 2024. Hopefully that answers your guys' questions. And if I can later, I'll put links to the certain parts on this black one anyways that I have. You guys have a good day. Take care.